What makes ARC different?
Ready?
The reason why clients love using ARC ratings is we're very transparent in our rating process. We communicate with our clients from the start to the finish of the ratings process. Our clients keep coming back for us to rate more and more transactions. And there's a reason why we've rated over 150 billion euros worth of transactions across structured and corporate finance.
I think the fact that we identify as a complementary agency, we anticipate, we recognise and we address the gaps in the market that perhaps the larger credit rating agencies choose not to at the moment or aren't able to.
I think it's important to have different perspectives. I think it's important to have competition. We have clients, and those clients enjoy working with us. They see the value of what we provide. They see that there is a better way to do things and that we try and do that every single time.
Our methodologies and our talent allow us to fill those gaps.
ARC Ratings is a 35-year-old credit rating agency. We're an ECI credit rating agency regulated by the FCA and ESMA. We have a wealth of experience. A lot of our staff have worked at other credit rating agencies.
When I joined ARC, I always had a long-term ambition to build a credit rating agency that people enjoyed dealing with. And really, I wanted to build something where it was less painful, where it was more considered. And I think in terms of an ambition, when I joined, that was at the center of what I wanted to build. If we were to start with a blank page today, what would we build to make the customer experience better? And I think, that's the journey that we're on today.
Looking at the market overall, if you look at the market, what is the need that ARC will go ahead and satisfy? And that's the way that we've tried to look at ARC, is solving a need that a market actually dictates. And I would say that the need that we're trying to satisfy is within the rating agency space. There are a lot of transactions which require a good amount of additional analysis. They are definitely not the standard types of transactions. ARC will go ahead and take a look at those transactions, and given our experience and our process, we can go ahead and approach and take the time that's needed, whereas some other agencies may not have the resourcing, they may not have the desire, they may not have the knowledge to go ahead and tackle that.
ARC really grew in the esoteric ABS space, and over the years we gained the trust of the market, which allowed us to work on different types of transactions across structured finance. So now we have a great number of transactions across structured finance as a whole, both public and private.
ARC's largest clients that we work with are the leading investment banks globally, also the life insurers and insurers in the UK and Europe. And particularly, we work with clients not just in UK and Europe, but across the globe, ranging from the US, UK, Europe, all the way through to Asia. We have rated in excess of 150 billion euros since inception and have over 130 live ratings.
I think clients enjoy the ARC experience because we don't make it more onerous than it needs to be. And that comes back to the fact that we approach every transaction on its own merit. We're not trying to shoehorn it into an existing methodological approach.
One thing that makes ARC different, in my opinion, is the ability to think outside of the box and to think creatively.
We look at the problem of the customer and try to find a solution, as opposed to looking at the problem of the customer and having to fit it into a box, even though it may not be what the customer's kind of needed. That flexibility indeed has been unique and has been one of the reasons that we've been able to grow so quickly in the markets, is again approaching the market and exposing our customers with that type of respect and trying to figure out their problem and their solution, as opposed to looking at just within our lens.
I mean, in a way, it's really simple. We want to be the fourth global rating agency. We want there to be more global opinions, but we understand that with that desire to be global, you have to have local expertise. I think a lot of the transactions we have specialized in are extremely complicated. They are niche, they are esoteric. And to understand and to rate them accurately, you have to understand that locality, the specific situations that go on in that place. and it will be the same as we grow. So global agency, but with a local expertise is really important.
When we look forwards to what this may look like in 5 or 10 years, I see ARC as being at the core of the ecosystem for a number of global organizations, not only in credit ratings, but also in their wider risk businesses.